Next question is from Laura Hancock at cleveland.com.
Hi, Governor. I have two questions. My first question goes back to this verification of antigen positive cases. You've said that people are making extra calls. So like, what is being asked on these calls? Is there another round of testing? Can you explain what confirmation is? And then my second question is, does anyone know, I know Dr. Thomas is no longer on the call, but does anybody know more about the hospital that ordered the refrigerated truck, like where it's located, what its name is, anything like that? Thank you.
Let me see if Andy's still on there. He's off now. Okay. So I can't tell you that. We'll see what we can find out. The verification, and I'll go through this later today, or not today, but later in the week or next week in more detail. But the verification that takes place is a verification in regard to whether this person, for example, had symptoms. So it is a personal contact that initially was felt was the proper way to do this. When early on antigen tests were not being used as much, and we didn't have the experience with these tests, there was this added layer of verification besides the positive test. CDC has now said, or said some time ago, that no longer do you have to do that. So we will be at some point in the very near future shifting over from that protocol that we had kept with out of caution, even though the CDC had moved on. We will now be adopting next few days the CDC's guidelines, which is that these cases go in there automatically. And again, that's consistent with what most states are doing. It's consistent with what the CDC is doing.
Really quick, being that you had a false positive test from an antigen test, do you feel comfortable with the CDC's new guidance?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not the expert, and we'll get someone on here next time to give you more details about why the CDC did this and why the CDC and why our medical people feel confident about that. But they do, and again, it's the majority of states are doing that, and the CDC did this a number of weeks ago. But we'll give you more. We'll give you more when we got a medical expert on here.